Creating video content. Well, this is what I'm all about. I love learning via video, mainly because once I finish the day, I want to learn a little something extra, but I don't feel like sitting at my computer. I can just go watch a video on my phone. Lying on the couch, wherever, I watch videos, and I learn best via seeing, pausing, and then doing. So if you're creating video for your course, which this whole course is created around, then stay tuned. I think videos are important for two reasons. The first is when you're buying a product, you often buy from people more than just buying the product. So you're wanting to have someone to help you understand something, or you just like someone, or you relate to them. They come from the same kind of place as you, or they teach you in a way that you understand. So I think video is good because it gives someone, especially when you are videoing yourself, it establishes a degree of trust, because once you've seen the person a lot of times, you start actually identifying with the person and trusting them. The second reason I would say video is good is because you can just learn at your own pace. So all my videos are how-to videos. My whole thing is having a how-to hub for entrepreneurs, and it's all about learning through laughter. But what I really aim to do is create a video where you can look at the video, stop it, do the action, then continue. Stop, do the action, and continue, because that's how I have always felt that I have got the best results. And that's why I think video is very good. It helps you to demonstrate, and it helps your learners to learn at their own pace and to implement what they're learning immediately. And obviously another benefit of videos is that it allows you to see, hear, and do. So it's learning in all the different formats, which for me is obviously the best way of learning. You are going to be creating your videos as you are doing the training. Now, you can either create your videos in a video editing software like I'm doing. I'm using Camtasia at the moment, and I'm actually creating a course on simple video editing for entrepreneurs who are wanting to just do basically exactly like what I'm doing now and creating their own videos. You may also be doing your courses on Facebook or on Zoom. If you do your courses on Zoom, you can actually video the screen, and that's actually really good. There's a free option that you can do this with as well. So if you don't want to spend too much money, I would suggest doing it that way when you are doing live training. So some of you might think I don't have the equipment to do videos. Well, I can tell you now that a bad filmed video is better than no video at all, as long as the content is good. So you can use your phone. I mean, our phones nowadays are like, they do everything for us. I mean, mine has got amazing video on. I'm just using my screen at the moment, my Mac screen, and I'm using the webcam on that. You can use your tablet. Sometimes I used to use my tablet, my iPad, because it was better with the visual display. But I would use my tablet and I'd put it just above my computer, and I would do my videos with my tablet as opposed to this screen webcam. The reason why I do the webcam now and I can have it with Camtasia is because I can also film my screen at the same time, and generally that's actually how I like teaching, is filming my screen so that people can see exactly what I'm doing. There is also, however, free software on Mac. You can use iMovie. There's a lot of different free things that you can actually use, but obviously I use Camtasia and I upload to YouTube, and so that is what I suggest for this course, and that's how I'm showing you how to create your video content. Okay, so why do I suggest Camtasia? Well, first of all, it's free for 30 days. You get a 30-day trial, and it's available on Windows and on Mac. So whichever one you buy, you get a 30-day free trial, and then that's obviously the one you're going to be using if you follow through with it. Also, if later on you want to create interactive quizzes, which is what I have built another course on, or I'm busy building, then you can do interactive quizzes at the end if you're using Camtasia. So I am obviously fully supportive of Camtasia. I find it user-friendly. It allows you to export all your videos in an MP4 format, which is good obviously for YouTube. It allows me to use my own mic. I have currently got the Blue Yeti mic, and I can plug it into the software, and it allows me to use that. It allows me to add my audio afterwards or my effects afterwards, and I'm very simple. I hardly do a lot of effects, but what I do is just to show why I do put extra words and that sort of thing on afterwards, is just to locate the learner to see what they're supposed to be looking at and when. Also, sometimes I need to blur out different important information like bank card details. Then Camtasia has the feature that allows me to do that. Oh, and what I really like about it is that it allows me to import my videos straight from my phone. So I actually use AirDrop on my Mac now that I'm using my iPhone and my iMac. But actually before it allowed me to import my videos straight from my Android onto my Windows device when I was using the Windows version of Camtasia. Okay, so before we even take our videos and learn how to add them onto the platform, what I want to look at quickly is the content for your videos. Even though you're doing videos and you're not reading, you are still needing to bullet point things. So before each video, I just think of the different bullet points that I need to cover, and I just write them down, and those are what I cover. So you are still going to have to write down for everything that you video. You need to decide on your recording style, and this will obviously be determined by your actual course content. This depends how confident you are in front of the camera. So there are different types of recording styles. The first is when you just do slides with a voiceover. So for example, you would have your slides like this, and you're just going to be talking as you're going through each one of your slides. This is the most simple method, and I think it's quite nice. You can use Camtasia to record your screen while you're going through it, and you can do your voiceover. The second is doing screen recording with your voiceover or music. So instead of actually speaking, so you're showing your presentations, whether it's a Google slide deck or PowerPoint, and you have music in the background, and you can either speak or you can have the text written on the actual screen. The third option is you talking with your face showing, like I do in the very beginning of each of my videos with the intro and the outro, and it's how I did the introduction to the whole course and how I did the course summaries in the beginning. The last is a mix of all three. So it's doing a little bit of recording with a slide and your voiceover. It's a little bit of doing music, and there's also a mix of showing your face. Sometimes people like it when you actually film your screen and you have your face at the bottom. You have to choose which style you're going to be using, and obviously you can mix it up a bit, but it is nice to have some kind of structure. And like I said, if you're happy to talk with your face in front of the camera, that's probably the nicest method. Unless you are showing a demonstration on your phone or on your computer, like I usually do, and then I will take my face away and I will just speak over. So what I'm going to show you now is just how you can record on your phone. I have the iPhone and I have an iMac because everything syncs in, but you can do this on your Android too. So I'm going to show you how you can record your phone, and then I'm going to show you now how you record your computer. The red dot on the bottom shows me that I am filming. This is what you press to start the filming. So to get that, you select settings, and then you scroll down to where it says Control Center. Select the Control Center button, and if I scroll further down here, I will see that I've got screen recording. It's switched on. If it wasn't on, I'd switch it on here so that I can record my phone screen. And as I'm going through, you can see I'm busy recording it. It's got the red at the top to show me I'm recording, and when I press stop, I just press that red button. It will then save to my videos. If I look here at the recording style, this is Camtasia right now, and when I'm going to record my computer, I simply select this up here, and it will tell me to start recording or stop recording. I also select where my voice is coming from. It's not coming from the internal microphone, it's actually coming from my Blue Yeti mic. So I am able to do my voiceover whilst I'm doing my screen recording, and this is a style I'm obviously most comfortable with. If you also remember, we used pexels.com to get royalty-free and copyright-free images, and you can also get videos from the same place. So you can actually import those videos onto your video and have it as a background or something like that, because those are beautiful quality images. So here I am on Pexels, and I haven't signed in even, and I do not have a paid for account. This is all free. I search the topic that I'm wanting. Let's say I'm doing a course on birds. And now I select videos. And here will be a whole lot of different videos. So I can preview the videos. Let's have a look here. That's a lovely close-up video. I want to use that. If I want to use it, I will simply select the free download and it will download as an MP4 that I can now pull onto my course. So remember to go to pexels.com. So I'm going to show you how you can search for copyright-free, royalty-free music, because obviously you don't want anyone else running after you and suing you. But what's also important is that if you put your videos on YouTube with music that you haven't got the rights to, then when you share that same video to, for example, Facebook, then they actually make it silent. So you can't actually hear the music on the video, which might take away the whole point of the video, or they might actually remove the video altogether. So you need to bear those things in mind. So I'm going to show you how you can find royalty and copyright-free music. When you are looking for music, if you have Camtasia, you can go onto the library. I'll show you over here. It's library. You go onto the library, you select your Camtasia, the version that you've got, and here it will have music tracks. So if you just open any of these, it will actually give you the music. So all of these are free. So for example, if you're doing a course about video and gaming, if you put that on, okay, it's not bad. However, it's not amazing. So I'm going to show you somewhere else where you can get royalty-free and copyright-free music. Okay, so if I go onto my YouTube and I go onto the back end, which is the studio, there is an audio library. If I select audio library, I can now filter according to the type of music I want. So let's take a genre and let's choose R&B and apply. Tea time. Let's try that. No, not so much a fan. So let's go somewhere else. Okay, so you can go here and you can select any of these songs and you can download it and then you can upload to your video, which is great because you know as soon as you're taking it from here, it is completely royalty free, copyright free, you're allowed to use it. And what I would suggest when choosing a song is that you choose one that is not too memorable or it's not too gets in your head and then everyone absolutely hates the song. It needs to be something that represents your course, but that also is quite easy to listen to. Let's just go to a different one here, just have a little look. Let's choose a different genre perhaps. Let's say someone's doing a course on writing children's books. My dog is happy. Let's try that one. Okay, so you understand where you can go and get royalty-free and copyright-free music. Just go into your YouTube. Obviously, you need to have your YouTube channel set up and you need to go into the back end on the studio, scroll all the way down to audio library and take a listen. This can take quite a long time. I'm just letting you know because it can be a lot of fun and you can be indecisive about what music you think is going to be your final song because obviously it's quite important. Okay, what I'm doing right now is I am doing the recording of my screen and I am talking over. So I am doing the second version of the recording style, and obviously this is quite nice for you guys to see because you're currently looking at what I'm demonstrating on my web interface. Now this actual Selah Services platform does give you space to put a video. However, because videos take up a lot of space, and I suggest creating a lot of videos, I store my videos actually on YouTube. I make them as unlisted so no one without the URL can see them, and I actually embed them into the course platform. As I said, I host my courses and my videos in YouTube, and the reason why I do this as opposed to any other one is because it's got SEO in it. So when you look at the content SEO, you will start seeing why YouTube is a good idea. Basically, Google owns YouTube, so they are going to put anything that's got a video in up to the front of Google search. So you're wanting to start populating your YouTube channel. Now your channel has obviously got a banner. You can customize your channel. You can do as much as you want in it. You can have playlists. I'm not going to explain any of that now. I just want to show you that in order to have a channel, you need to have a Gmail account. And there is another thing you need to note is that you're obviously going to be toggling between YouTube Studio and your main YouTube channel. So the YouTube Studio is your back end of the channel. So if I'm going to add any content, I'm going to go to my YouTube Studio. If I click over here, here are all the videos I've done. I mean, I've done so many, but a lot of them are unlisted because they're part of courses, so people aren't going to see. Okay, so let's just go over here. Now, you will see each of these have a little thumbnail. And now I just want to quickly point out how to create a nice thumbnail. I do all of mine in Canva. So if I go across to Canva, you can see when you guys did the challenge, you would have seen all of these as YouTube thumbnails. How do you go about doing it? Well, first of all, you need to just create a design. So you select on the right-hand side, once you've got an account, which is completely free, and you're going to go down and choose YouTube thumbnail. Now there are all of these ones that are already here. Okay, assuming that's the one that you like, you can go here, art lesson. Maybe you're doing a course about art. Art lesson 1, let's talk about colors. It's so funny when I see the American and the UK version, because obviously the UK and South Africa both have a U here. So you can change any of the background colors according to your theme. These are my brand colors here. But I would like them put that in, for example, and I would change the yellow. I tap on the yellow and I'll put it to a brighter one. And this is an image that's already there. It's obviously free. I don't have to pay for that one. Some of them you do have to pay for. Or I'm going to just pull my own images into there. So if I want to pull my own image into here, I simply go to my uploads and I have uploaded all of these images. So let's just use my standard one, bring it across. Automatically scales in. My face is extremely big right now, so let's move that right on down. Okay, like that, something like that. Let's talk about colors. Okay, I'm not going to be doing that. Let's talk about, I'll make that a bit smaller, so I go up to my text. Oh, I can just go in. There we go. Let's talk about membership sites, something like that. Lesson 1. Okay, now that for me is quite nice. If I want to save that, I can see here it's actually called, now let's talk about membership sites, because it's picked up the wording over here. And I'm going to go onto the left-hand side by the file. I can change the name if I want to. And I'm just going to say save. And if I want to download this, I go onto the right-hand side and I can either download as a PNG. And look here, I just want to show you the size of a thumbnail should always be 1280 by 720 pixels. Or I'm going to choose JPEG small size and I'm going to download it because I want it to be easily viewable on phones, because obviously people seem to watch everything on their phone more than anything else. That sign just came up because I have got the free version of Canva, and then what I would do is I would literally just drop it onto my desktop, and then I would use that in the future. I mean, there's just so much you can do here. It's actually quite scary. So let's just make sure we've saved that, and let's go and do another one. Let's go back home and create another YouTube design, just so that you can see all the different thumbnails that are available to you, and you can customize them. So the beauty one, how to train your puppy. I mean, if you are doing exercise ones, there are a million, and food ones. Look here, that's exercise one. You see, all the ones that are quite nice are the ones that's got someone's face or something that's quite close to the camera, and then has color behind the actual title. That is quite nice if that's your kind of vibe. There's a 30-minute cardio workout that also is quite nice. So you can go along here and you can basically just customize all of these. I mean, they are just, it's done for you. It's amazing. There we go. Easy morning makeup tutorial. Now, when you see this Canva sign there, it means you have to buy this image, but they're so cheap. So if I say I'm going to download that, it will tell me how much it's going to cost me because I don't have the actual paid version of this. So it's telling me it's going to cost me $1. I mean, if I say pay and download, it's charging me $1. I think I'll be okay with that, you know. And then obviously here, I'm going to change it to my brand colors in the background. These are the document colors. Let's change it to mine, and that one to my one there, and then I've got my document colors. So that is how you go about making a YouTube thumbnail, and I like it because it's the exact size that you want. I just want to point out another thing while we're busy here, is that if you are wanting SEO, and this is what we're going to be talking about in the SEO section, but okay, all of my titles here have the Selah Academy in, as you can see. So let's go on to this exact one here. I've got the Selah Academy, creating written content for your online course. This is my heading because I know a lot of people actually are searching that on Google. And then again, I talk about it again, your online course. I'm talking about Selah. I'm trying to get the word Selah up in Google, and then how people can contact me. Here you will have a number of different thumbnails. I mean, that one's beautiful. How funny. But you want to upload your own one. So to upload it, you click on options, and I've already uploaded my one, but if I had to show you how to do it, you would click change. And now you would go and select the thumbnail that you want. Like this one I've just done now. I'll quickly change it to this so you can see it. And you can see it changes to that one, and then I can click save. So I'm not going to do that. Undo the changes because I'm obviously happy with this one. That's how you go about adding your videos to YouTube first before you pull them onto your Selah course platform. I also think to potentially have certain music in the beginning and the end, that people start identifying that music with your brand or bring some kind of consistency. That's quite nice. So you'll see I often do intros and outros, and I will normally have the same music in the beginning and at the end. Here is a list of things you need to do before you make a video. Number 1, get your logo. Number 2, royalty-free music. Number 3, get the media to include in your video. Number 4, get the words or the text that you're wanting to include in your video. Number 5, get the images that you're wanting to add to your video. And number 6, choose a platform that you're wanting to host your videos that you can then pull into the course. So let's go now and have a look at how we can import the videos and upload them onto our course platform. Let's go. To upload the video, I have to have the video widget in a page. So I have chosen this page over here. Now, because we're doing the replica of the Academy, I have gone along down to where it says course detail page, and this is what it looks like at the moment. So I'm going to embed my video here. In order to do that, I need to have my YouTube open as well. So I've got my back end of my course open and my YouTube channel open. Let's just click into this and it will say edit video. Now I need to have this URL, and I'm not going to have the custom thumbnail because that will be that thumbnail over there. So to get this URL, I'm going to go onto my YouTube channel, and I'm going to make sure that I'm in the back end, the studio. We were in the normal account here, and then we went to the back end and we chose YouTube Studio. So here I am in the YouTube Studio. I have uploaded a video, and I'm going to, for example, choose it to be this video here. So if I click on the video, it will allow me to play that video elsewhere, or it will give me a URL. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to actually play the video. Don't let it start yet. I want you to click the share button, and over here it will say embed. This is the frame that you should actually add to your course. So you can choose when it's going to start. Is it going to start at 2 seconds or wherever you stopped the video in the beginning? I don't want it to start later. I want it to have the entire thing. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to say copy. I want that whole thing to be copied. And then I'm going to go back to my video source here and paste it. I'm going to remove that custom thumbnail, and you will see, because I have this other thumbnail already here uploaded, that is actually the one that's going to pull through here. Okay, and again, I just save my changes so that when I go along to this page, let's go and preview, the video will be there. So that is how you embed your videos within the platform. Remember, if you ever want to add a video widget anywhere along, so if I want to add another video somewhere else, I click on the left-hand side, I scroll down to where it says video, and I just pull it in. And here, I could, for example, I could add the source, paste it, and the video could actually be there. Okay, I don't want it there, I'm just going to delete that. So go ahead now, once you've created your content for your video and uploaded it to YouTube, embed your videos within your course. Okay, I hope this video content was really helpful for you today, and I just want to end off again with some application questions. Number 1, have you got a YouTube account? If you haven't, go ahead now and create a YouTube account, and remember that Google owns YouTube, so it has to be a Gmail account. Number 2, have you got your logo ready? If you don't, get it ready now. The third thing you need to do is, if you haven't got a screen recorder on your phone, install it now if you are wanting to make videos on your phone where you're filming the screen. If you are only going to be filming yourself, then you don't have to worry. The next thing that I'd like you to do, which can take quite a lot of time, is actually to find a song that you really resonate with, that relates to your business, that is copyright free and royalty free. Unless you've written the song yourself, that's what I would suggest. And lastly, go to the link at the bottom here and get Camtasia and try the 30-day free trial and see if it's for you. Good luck, guys, and I'll see you soon.